is that they don't teach it in school. Nobody learns this stuff in school, okay? You go to university, they teach you a business degree. 3 years after you qualify, what you learn is no longer valid. Same as marketing. People learn marketing. 3 years later, guess what? The world's moved on 3 years. Makes no sense. Do you see when people spend tens of thousands of pounds? It's crazy. It's crazy, right? So, like I said, now I get to share the stage all over the world, teaching my stuff, teaching my methods, sharing it with business owners. And why do I share this with you? It's because not long ago, and I'm talking not long ago, just a few years, 3 years ago, I was sitting in audiences just like you, looking for places to go, something to do differently. And I used to sit, I remember I used to sit in this, I'm going to sit next to this man here who's having a bit of a snooze. How you doing, sir? You alright? I used to sit, did I wake you up? You alright? Am I not that entertaining? I'm good? Okay. Can you show me? I'm good? Is that okay? Just smile a bit, maybe. Try to stay awake. But anyway, I used to sit in audiences just like this, looking on that stage and wondering, what do I need to do to be there? What do I need to do to be there? I can do that. I can do better than that. Anyone here ever looked at people on this stage and thought, I could do that? Raise your hand if you feel that you can do this. Keep your hand up if you can do better than me. Put your hands down. But the truth is, I went in a short space of time, in a few years, from being that person in the audience to now sharing the stage with people who I used to watch from the audience. Now I share the stage, yes, with Andy Harrington, who some of you will know, Kevin Green, John Lee, who you've met over there. I've shared the stage with like Simon Coulson, Darren Winters himself, who I used to watch from the room. All of these guys, and guess what? Better still, it just gets better and better and better and better. In September, I've just been signed to speak alongside Gary Vaynerchuk. You can applaud. There's nothing special about me, okay? I just decided to take action and do the right stuff, alright? So, being someone who is very competitive, I believe if you want to do something, do it properly. Yeah? Some of you have business ideas and you treat it like a hobby. If you treat it like a hobby, it's going to pay you like one. You've got to go all in. So when I wanted to be a speaker, I said I wanted to be the best. And in 2 years, I've won 5 public speaking awards. And at the moment, I'm the reigning #1 best male speaker worldwide in the Professional Speakers Academy. And I'm showing you that because I decided to be the best. You guys need to be the best. Be the best version of yourself. Take what you already know and be the best at that. Okay? If you don't think you're the best, nobody else will. Alright? So, along my journey, being a speaker, being a trainer, traveling the world teaching people business, I realized there was a gap in my knowledge. The gap in my knowledge was internet marketing, digital marketing, how to leverage the internet, do the right things. I've seen so many gurus talk about all these different social media channels and all this kind of stuff and blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, I need to get some coaching on this. So, I decided to go and get coaching from the best. Get coaching from the best. And I decided, raise your hand if you understand it's important to get mentors. Yeah? I did, I had to get a mentor. So, my mentor was someone who was already teaching all of those people I just named on the stage how to make money online, how to market their businesses. Now, it wasn't cheap. Okay? I believe you get what you pay for in life. Yeah? So, I decided to hire him. And he's actually at the back of the room. James, say hello, James. Say hello to James.
Hello, James.
There's James there. And whilst working with James, I realized that he's teaching people internet marketing. I'm teaching people business. Let's put the two together. And this is when Success Mastery was born. Success Mastery was born is an amalgamation of James and my knowledge. My business knowledge and his knowledge. We put it together and we now have the best business and marketing school in the UK. And that, between us, we've both made £30 million in sales, both online and offline. Here's what people don't tell you about the internet. They tell you, you can make money while you sleep, you can go online and make money. Some of you already have a skill that you can't deliver online. Maybe you're coaching, maybe you're consulting people. So here's what I'll share with you to do. Take them offline and work with them. Get leads online and bring them into your business. You can have a very profitable 6-figure consultancy business by using the internet, but then taking them offline. okay? Don't assume that you have to make money online all the time, okay? Things have changed, okay? How you market your business has changed, definitely, okay? Now, anyone notice, I don't know if this is very clear, can anyone see any familiar faces in this photo? Andy Harrington, yes? Paul Preston? There's Simon Coulson? There's Kevin Green at the back there, there's Greg Secker, there's all these guys. Who's this guy here?
James.
James! Right? This is my business partner, who is part of this multi-million-pound mastermind. There's over 170 million net worth in that room. And he teaches most of these guys how to make money online. Think about that. I was smart. Yeah? I got in with the right person at the right time. Okay? So you've got to be smart in business. You've got to be smart in business. Okay? Now, being in business together means we've been able to, through the business marketing school, we've been able to help lots of companies. We've worked with the NHS, we've worked with Premier League footballers, internet companies, FTSE 250 companies, governments, property. Doesn't matter what kind of industry you're in. Therapists, coaches, electricians we've worked with. We help anyone who's already in business or would like to amplify a business idea. You guys can do that too when you apply these strategies I'm going to share with you in a moment. And like I said, presidents, this is me with the president of Mauritius. Well, I say president, she resigned about 3 months ago because of politics. Or like I say in African politics, it's not really politics, it's politricks. So she resigned, but like I said, just through this conversation with her, she hired me to consult the Mauritian government on entrepreneurship and teach in their business university. Then she offered me to go and consult 10 other African countries, and I refused. Why? Because my value of freedom is so freaking high. If I had to travel 10 countries, I want to see my kids. Yeah? I got my priorities straight. Just remember, you need to get yours straight as well. Okay? That was a great moment for me, because you know when you made it in life, when you can turn down a president, right? It's a great moment in your life. Okay? This is me with Salif Jao, who's a Premiership footballer. This is Fiona Harrold, who's the UK's #1 life coach, as described by the Daily Telegraph. If you're a coach, come and work with me. Why? Because I coach her. Yeah? You'll think about these things. And we've featured on national television several times, typically talking about stress and how it stops people making money. Why? Because of my mental health nursing background, I'd imagine. The Apprentice, anyone know The Apprentice or watched it or followed it? Yeah? So my story with The Apprentice, real quick, is I was the first person in Apprentice television history to be fired before I was hired. Basically, I got right to the end of the auditions, and then they turned around and said, "Sorry, sir, you are overqualified." I said, "Hang on, doesn't Lord Sugar want someone who's made millions in business to be his business partner?" He said, "Yes, Jessen, but he also wants some idiots who make good television." So I'm a positive guy. I took that as a plus. Maybe I'm not that much of an idiot, which is why they didn't want me, right? And plus, I'm a big believer, this last picture here, I'm a big believer in learn, earn, return. Learn something, earn some money, give back. And this was me jumping out of a plane, raising money for Great Ormond Street, because I believe in giving back to children's charities in particular. Children are our next generation. I'm a big believer in that. So learn something. Some of you, raise your hand if you consider yourself charitable and you like to help others. Yeah? Good. Some of you here probably help others more than you help yourself. Right? Put yourself first. I'm giving you permission to put yourself first for a little while. Okay? Now, having a lifestyle is amazing. Having money gave me the lifestyle. I get to travel, I get to do all kinds of stuff. The biggest blessing for me is being able to take my family away whenever they want. This is my parents said, here's my dad, the great motivational guru. Remember him? Yes? That's him happy, by the way. Yes. And remember he said, it takes a special kind of stupid son. Now, in exotic locations over lunch, we say, Dad, it takes a special kind of genius to bring you on holiday, doesn't it? So, and I'm a big believer in putting your knowledge into books and sharing it with the world and sharing your message. And this is James and this is my book. And I believe in doing that. But all of this stuff means nothing. It means nothing because you need to have something underlying why you do what you do. And for me, my big fat reason why are these two little monkeys here. This is Kenton, who's 3 now. And this is Darson, who's 5.5, but he thinks he's 15 years old, right? But they light me up, they make me happy because I get to create experiences with them. I'm like one of the few dads who gets to do a school run. It saddens me when I don't do a school run. I see lots of mums doing it, I don't see enough dads. And that's because they're working. They're working all the time. Yeah? I love my kids. I love creating memories with them. Some of you here have people you want to spend more time with. You might need to go and spend time with someone because of illness or death, and because of your finances. Fix it. Fix it is what I would say. Yeah? Now, like I said, there's nothing special about me. I'm an average kid. I grew up in the East End of London in a terraced home. I hardly saw my parents because they were working all the time. I lived in a rough neighborhood. I had two choices: do drugs and be in gangs, or listen to some amazing parents and teachers. I'm so blessed I chose the latter. Thank you. Okay? So get ready to make some notes. I'm going to whiz through this because of time. Alright? Now, there are 7 key steps you must follow in any business. Any business, whether it's a business idea or current business. You've got to follow these 7 key steps to achieve financial freedom in that business. Okay? Step number 1, psychology. You've heard lots and lots of times that you should work on your mind. Raise your hand if you've heard this before. Yeah? Work on your mindset. It's true. You've got to work on what's going on in your head. Now, many of you have already reached success. I believe you've already reached a certain level of success. Okay? If you're not happy with what you've got, it's purely because you're not expressing enough gratitude. There are people out there, if you want to compare yourself, people often compare themselves, like they compare themselves to me. They say, it's easy for you, Jessen, you're rich, or this and that. No, if you're going to compare yourself to anyone, compare yourself to that homeless person you walked past on the way in. Then you'll realise how blessed you are. Yeah? So you've got to work on what you've got here. So wherever you are right now took a certain mindset. Would you agree? Yes or no, team? Yeah, it took a certain mindset. Okay? But what got you here doesn't take you over there. So we need to upgrade that. Okay? Raise your hand if you've heard of Windows 95 before. Now, what would happen if you tried to plug Office 2016 into Windows 95? What would crash, yeah? Many of us are running an old software in our head, an old system in our head, old beliefs, old values, old ways of doing things, yeah? And we plug in a new idea, and what happens? Crash, burn, this and that, yeah? Which means we need to upgrade. We've got to upgrade our psychology. Unless you're my dad. He's running Windows 85. Yeah? He doesn't, like, literally, my dad doesn't matter what you say, he doesn't want to know, right? He's probably one of the most negative people you've ever met. I love him dearly for who he is, but he's like, he watches BBC News 24 constantly looking for the next conspiracy theory, yeah? And by the way, if you ever meet my dad, please don't tell him I was in London. Because every time I come to London, I live in Kent with my family, when I come to London, he puts me on terror alert. Literally. He's like, oh, I've got to go to London. It's dangerous. I'm like, gosh, Dad, I love you, but stay over there, okay? Now, I could preach to you all day about staying positive and, getting motivational stuff and all that kind of stuff. You don't need me, you've got YouTube for that, okay? You don't need me for that. But the big mindset shift I want all of you to think about doing right now is moving from, excuse my spelling, I'm a speaker, not a writer, is moving from consumer to producer. Consumer to producer. That's the biggest mindset shift you've got to make. What that means is, think of it like this. We live in a society where we consume more than we produce. People make £1 and spend 2. We live in a society of debt. People make less than what they actually spend. So, who are all the people making money in the world right now? Consumers or producers? Producers. Think of a landlord. Is a landlord a producer or a consumer? Producer, because they produce an asset that other people consume from them. Yeah? You want to go one step further? Be the person who builds the house. Be the developer. The developer then sells the house to the producer. Right? Now, they're consuming. So ask yourself, am I producing enough stuff for other people to consume, or am I busy consuming other people's stuff all the time? That's what you've got to ask yourself. And if you can make that mindset shift to ask yourself, what can I do each day to produce more? Income generating activity every day. Produce more, game over. Game over. All your worries go away. Okay? Next, step 2. What do you produce? Of course, you produce an amazing product. But your product, I'm sick and tired when I see people marketing stuff. They're always marketing how amazing they are, and how brilliant they are, and how fantastic they are. Yeah? But your product doesn't need to focus on the benefits yet. In marketing, you focus on pain. Stop selling benefits, start selling problems. Ethically. Ethically. Okay? Don't manipulate people. Okay? Your job as a marketer is to do these two things. Number one, help people engage with problems that they're currently deleting. You know that we live with problems that we choose to ignore? Yeah? Your customers are doing that right now. Your customers are doing that right now. So help them engage with your marketing with problems that they're currently deleting, or help them see problems they could face in the future if they didn't do anything differently now. That's your job as a marketer. If you do those two things, people will naturally want to work with you. Why? Because if you've just given someone a problem, what are they going to be looking for? Who's the solution? Correct. Right? You will be the solution. Now, products come in all sorts. Okay, notice I'm using the word products and not service. Why am I not using the word service? Because if I use the word service, it means you're going to have to always deliver that stuff. Yeah? What I'm sharing with you here is intellectual property of mine. Even if I drop down dead tomorrow, this will still go on. Why? Because I've actually got speakers who go and deliver this content for me. I don't need to do it. Okay? So, take what's in your head and create intellectual property as well. Okay? When I show you how you can make money through your existing knowledge, online courses, digital courses, membership sites, webinars, training, like who here feels they could teach someone something? Raise your hand if you can teach someone something. Yeah? You can all do that. You don't need to go to university to be a teacher. You do know that. And you know what? Teachers are the best leaders. And here's the other thing. For some of you thinking that I'm not good enough yet, I'm not ready yet, I don't know enough about my topic yet, guess what? You learn what you teach. You learn what you teach. When I'm up here teaching you guys, I get as much from this as you do. Why? Because I remind myself of the things I should be doing in my own business. I remind myself. So, teach. When I share with you how to teach, great things will happen. Now, we've got multiple products, which is what you guys should be having as well. Your products, think of your business like this, whether it's an online product, a coaching service, your existing business. Ask yourself, do I have more than one product to sell? If you don't, you should start creating some fast. Why? Because your journey, the journey that people take with you, should be like a taxi journey. What happens to the price of the taxi the further along they go the journey? It goes, what's that? It goes higher, correct, right? The price goes up, okay? That's what you should be doing in your business. The further you serve, you take someone further, you put your prices up, okay? So sell them something little here, give them value, increase your price over here with another product, increase your price over here. Some of us try to go in and sell something high ticket very, very quickly. You've got to give first. Yeah? You've got to serve and give first, and then people will want to invest in you. This is why when we teach our marketing, which I'll talk to you about in a second, we're big, big believers in content marketing. Educating people to buy, not just selling to them all the time. Yeah? People don't like that stuff. Raise your hand if you're fed up with being sold to. I'm not talking about this event. I believe in serving instead, okay? If at any point someone gives you value and they've served you, your job, if you're going to give away, who here has free products they can give away or free stuff that they can give away? Yeah? Good. If you're going to give someone something free, make sure it's amazing. Make sure it's amazing. Here's why. I'm talking to you for free here. None of you have paid to see me speak, okay? But when you're giving something for free, make your audience think, if that's what I just got for free, what would happen if I invested in it? That's what you guys have to think as well. Give something free, make sure it's amazing, they will naturally start to ask themselves, well, what would happen if I paid them? Think about it, educate to buy it, okay? Now, we have lots of products and services. In fact, we've got products here. These are some of our products. Don't run and smash the stage, okay? I'm actually going to give this to somebody. In here are products of ours. These are products of ours. These are physical products and digital products inside this bag. Who wants it? Okay. Take a seat. Take a seat with me. Take a seat with me. Here's why. Okay. I believe you're better than that. I don't like treating people like cattle and stuff, having people run. I think it's embarrassing. I think it's disrespectful. Yeah? I respect you a lot. Respect yourselves before people, otherwise people won't respect you. Okay? So this side are winning at the moment. They've got their hands up. Okay? So who wants it? 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 Youngest person in the room. Give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. And I've got one more. I should give it to another kid. Come on here. Come. Give him a round of applause. Woo! What's your name, young man? Reed, what do you want to do when you grow up? Business, my man. Good man. There you go. Something I'll help you in your journey, alright? Take care. Good. How old are you, sir? 16. Give him a round of applause. Woo! And are you here with your parents? Your mum? Mum? God bless you. Bringing him to somewhere like this at such a young age, that's going to pay you back tenfold. Watch. Yeah? So once you've got an amazing product, you then need to position yourself in the marketplace. Raise your hand if you understand that it's difficult to stand out in the crowd. Raise your hand if you understand. Yeah? There's lots of competition out there. I get that. Okay? Here's why you need to shift your focus. Okay? Stop trying to compete with everybody. Stop trying to compete with everybody in the country. What you should be doing instead is being like this. Imagine this is a pond. Imagine this is a pond. Yeah? And imagine this is you, a little fish. And the pond is your marketplace. What happens for you to get noticed? You've got to swim around a lot, haven't you? Yes or no, Tim? Yes? Yes or no, Tim?
Yes.
Now, because you're having to swim around, it's a lot of effort. Networking events and word of mouth and business cards and leaflets, and it's stressful, it's tiring, okay? So instead, become, that's supposed to be a big fish, by the way. Okay? Become a big fish in a small pond. And what that means is, dominate your local area first. If you're a business owner and you're local, become locally known. Okay? If you're based in South London, for example, become South London's premier coach, or South London's premier this. Okay? Yes! Give a round of applause. Southside! I'm not sure what the gang sign is for Southside. So, dominate a local area. Same as online. Okay? If you're going to open an online business, you want to sell products or services, I can teach you how to do that, but I won't teach you to market it globally yet. I'll teach you how to become London's premier online so-and-so. So if you want to sell clothes online, become London's premier online boutique. Now we can target your marketing a lot more effectively. Okay? I kid you not. With this stuff, like my videos on Facebook have got well over 1 million views in London alone. Outside London, nobody knows who the hell I am. That's cool. That's fine. So I want to dominate London first. Dominate London first. It's very, very common for me to walk down the road and someone recognises me because of Facebook. Yeah? But outside of that, they don't. So dominate a local space first. The other thing you want to do when you're positioning yourself is be yourself. Don't tell lies. Just be honest. Be honest. Like when you share with people the truth, they actually want to work with you more. If you stand up here and tell everyone how wonderful you are, and how amazing you are, and all these wonderful things you've got, nobody actually gives a damn. Because they think you're hiding something. Was I honest about the fact that I failed in business before? Raise your hand if you remember that. Yeah? Now, if you can see that I've been a failure too, raise your hand if you've ever failed in something in life before. Yes. Now look around. Keep your hand up. Keep your hand up. Look around you, everyone. Yeah? Anyone who doesn't have their hand up, their hand is definitely broken. But here's what happens in marketing when you show people that you're like them. Yeah? When you show people that you are like them, what you're really saying is, I'm like you, so like me. I'm like you, so like me. That's what you're doing. And people like people who are like them. Think about it. People like people who are like them, or they like people who are how they would like to be. Yeah? Go back into your mind and think of someone who you don't like. Now, if you're incredibly spiritual and say, I love everyone, go back in your mind to when you were less spiritual. Now think of that person that you don't like and ask yourself, were they like me? Probably not. Were they like someone I would like to be? Probably not. So think about your marketing. Make make sure you put it out so that people actually want to know and like you and trust you, because this builds your reputation quickly. Very, very, very quickly. Okay? Next, promotion, of course. The biggest thing that you need to do is, once you've got an amazing product and you've got positioning, is to market it. Get it out to the audience, get it out to the market. You've got to get it out to the market. Now, how do we teach people to get it out to the market? Typically through Facebook. Typically through Facebook. Okay? Raise your hand if you understand marketing is important for your business. Raise your hand. Okay? Now, that's the problem though. Many people know it, not enough people do it. Okay? Marketing is an investment in your business. Alright? If you're not ready to invest in your own business, what makes you think people want to buy from you? Now, I always say to people when they're selling, if you sell how you buy, you've got problems. Unless the way you buy is good. What I mean by that is, if you're someone who doesn't like to buy stuff, you don't like to spend stuff, you think things are expensive, when you sell with that psychology. You think the other person thinks it's expensive too. Think about that. Yeah? And this is why people fall down, because they don't market themselves enough. So you've got to invest in yourself first. Like for me, I'm a big believer in marketing. I'm a big believer in investing in myself. I spent hundreds of thousands of pounds. You see these courses that you're talking about? I've done pretty much every single course you can think of. I've spent hundreds of thousands of pounds, and so has James. But I realised I need to invest in myself. Okay? It's very, very important to do that. Now, here's what you should be doing with promoting yourself. You should be using content. I told you earlier on, people like to be educated to buy, they don't like to be sold to. Okay? So your job as a marketer, whether you're starting a business online, or whether you've already got a business, or you're coach or consultant, whatever it might be, educate people first. Serve first. Preferably via video. Preferably via video. Why? Because on Facebook, video gets up to 80% more engagement than an image. Yeah? Some of you here who here wants to dominate Instagram, wants to know how to use Instagram, become an influencer? Good. Well, would you agree there's so many social platforms out there? Raise your hand if you know, right? There's so many, like LinkedIn, this and that. Look, my advice is, don't get blinded by every single one of them. Pick the best one, and then dominate that first. Okay? Facebook owns Instagram anyway. So when you advertise on Facebook, where does it go? It goes onto your Instagram account anyway. So you don't even need to worry about your Instagram account. Does that make sense? Make a video, and here's how cheap it is to get in front of your audience. Are you ready? Here's how cheap you can get someone on Facebook to look at your video and look at your offer and look at your website. 0.001p. Not even a penny. Raise your hand if you can afford that. Okay? If you can't, we need to talk. On the break. Okay? Worst case scenario, it might cost you 4p, but you'd have to be pretty bad. Your content would have to be pretty crap to cost 4p. Okay? This is why if you're going to put stuff out there, learn how to do it properly. Okay? Don't make your videos too long. Make them about 2 to 3 minutes maximum. Don't make long videos, because people don't have time. People don't have time. And inside of Facebook, there's a subtitles section. You can add subtitles to your video. Obviously, I don't have time to teach you that now, but go and add subtitles. Why should you add subtitles to your video? Yes, searches is true, but people don't always press to click the sound, do they? Especially if you're at night scrolling, you're sitting next to your wife, and you imagine you press sound. You probably get the fastest backhand you've ever had in your life, right? So you've got to think about what you always got to think. When I'm marketing, what's the environment my audience is sitting in? So you've got to think about it, okay? Or never change the product, just change the buying environment. Someone doesn't buy from you online, take them offline. Someone doesn't buy from your website, email them. Someone doesn't buy by email, phone them. People don't like phoning people anymore. We close thousands of pounds of business every single month over the phone. But we got them online first. Yeah? You could do that too. It's very, very important that you market your business. And we teach that in the Ultimate Marketing Machine. We're not here to talk about all these different strategies. We choose the one that works, the one that's consistent, which is Facebook. Your audience is sitting on Facebook right now. Right now.